Good morning, students. In my last video I was explain about derivation of phase rule from chemical potential. In this video I would like to explain about derivation of Raoult's law from chemical potential. And going to this topic, first of all I would like to explain about Raoult's law. Raoult's law states that relative lowering of vapor pressure of the solution is equals to mole fraction of the solute. That Raoult's law expressed mathematically as P0 minus P by P0 equals to X2. Here P0 represents vapor pressure of the pure solvent and P represents vapor pressure of the solution. Here P0 minus P by P0 represents relative lowering of vapor pressure and X2 represents mole fraction of the solute. Generally we know that chemical potential relation according to Gibbs-Duhem, already I told in significance of Gibbs-Duhem equation as mu I is equals to RT log P plus integration constant. Apply that particular Gibbs-Duhem equation of chemical potential to solvent in dilute solution as mu1 L means here liquid phase equals to chemical potential in standard state plus RT ln 1 minus X2. Here 1 minus X2 represents mole fraction of the solvent. Generally we know that mole fraction of the any solution is equals to 1. So mole fraction of the solute plus mole fraction of the solvent is equals to 1. We find mole fraction of the solvent is equals to 1 minus mole fraction of the solute. So here mole fraction of the solute indicated with X2. That's why we replace 1 minus X2 as mole fraction of the solvent. In this way we apply chemical potential of the solvent in vapor phase also. It is mu1 G is equals to mu1 in standard state plus RT ln P. This is indicated as equation 3. And the above equation, that is chemical potential of the solvent in dilute state, is indicated as equation 2. At equilibrium condition, the chemical potential of the solvent in vapor phase and solution phase is equals to same. That's why we use this condition, that is chemical potential in gas phase or vapor phase is equals to chemical potential in liquid phase. So chemical potential in gas phase is represented in equation 3 and chemical potential in liquid phase is represented in equation 2. The two equations, that is equation 2 and equation 3, replace this above equation, we get mu1 naught G plus RT ln P equals to mu1 naught L plus RT ln 1 minus X2. This is equation 4. Suppose we consider mole fraction of the solute is equals to 0, that is X2 equals to 0, then P equals to P0. This is obtained from equation 1. In this case X2 equals to 0, we get P0 minus P is equals to 0, then P0 minus P equals to 0, then P0 equals to P. In this way we replace P equals to P0 from X2 equals to 0 condition. This condition replaced in equation 4, we get u1g plus RT ln P naught is equals to, here ln P naught is obtained when P is replaced with P naught. Then we get P naught, that is ln P naught is equals to mu1 naught RT ln 1 minus X2. Here X2 is 0. That's why we get ln 1 minus 0. 1 minus 0 is nothing but 1. So finally on going to replace ln 1 equals to 0, we get mu1 naught L is equals to log 1 equals to 0. So this total term becomes 0. So mu1 naught L is equals to mu1 naught G plus RT ln P naught. This is equation 5. On substituting equation 5 in equation 4 is nothing but this is equation 4. On substituting equation 5 in equation 4, we get mu1 G plus RT ln P is equals to mu1 naught G plus RT ln P naught plus RT ln 1 minus x2, that is mu1 naught L is replaced with this total 2 terms in equation 4. So finally we get RT, that is mu1 naught G on left hand side and mu1 naught G on right hand side, both cancel. So we get RT ln P equals to RT ln P naught plus RT ln 1 minus x2. Then RT ln P naught from right hand side is going to subtracted from RT ln P. Then we get RT ln P minus RT ln P naught is equals to RT ln 1 minus x2. Then we common RT on both these terms. Then we get RT into L minus P ln P minus ln P naught. In this term also we have RT. Then in both sides, that is left hand side and right hand side, we cancel RT term. Then we get ln P minus ln P naught. This is nothing but log A, that is ln P minus ln P naught is another way replaced as ln P by P naught. This is a formula of log A by B. Log A by B is nothing but log A minus log B. So we replace ln P minus ln P naught as ln P by P naught. This is a formula of log A minus log B. Log A minus log B is equals to log A by B is equals to ln 1 minus x2. Then P minus P naught is equals to 1 minus x2. On cancellation of the log both sides, we get P by P naught is equals to 1 minus x2. Therefore, x2 is equals to 1 minus P by P naught. On taking LCM, we get x2 is equals to P naught minus P by P naught. This is generally representing Raoult's law equation. Finally, we derive Raoult's law from chemical potential topic. Thank you.